Yo, what's up, chat? Uh, Welcome to day 241 of backtesting everything unprofitable. So, no delay, let's just get going. We'll be doing the inversion model 2025. So, let's get going. Okay. So here we go. It will be this version model 2025. I'd like to edit and extend the dates if possible to like the closest it could be. Let's see. 25th is okay. Okay, looks like it won't go beyond 26th. Okay, let's update it and continue with the back testing. I hope the sound is on real good. So let's get going. So we're already at 9:15. So I think price could just start, moving. Where it will be rejecting this. I'd like to see it reject here. After it run this low, reject and continue higher to these highs here. So checking the 4-hour, price is quite going higher, good, but there's a possibility that this gap here could hold, so we will be cautious with the way we trade. But if it doesn't hold there, then I would like to continue long it, but I would like to see it push like to this high here, to this 10 a.m. high from yesterday. Now when you check the 1 hour, we have a very good continuation to the upside, so I'll see if we can take some longs today, and we'll take some longs if we get some run on sell side liquidity. So right at the New York open, market melts lower, but you can see we get an inversion here at 9:30, retracement higher, then it starts to drop. I believe it's going to run for like this low here, yeah, which it does directly. And when you check ES, this low also is run, so I'd like to see it now start going higher. Okay, well, turns out we're going to go lower because price has already run these highs on NQ, so you might start getting some movement. But looking at how the 15-minute close, this doesn't look like something that will go higher, so we will be targeting these relatively equal lows. So relatively equal lows get run and Asia lows as well. Then market reverses, so here we're gonna be long it at this inversion. I'd like to see where ES is at this time. Okay, now checking the 15-minute, we can target like the recent 15-minute high, which is here, and take longs towards there, considering that there is a very huge SMT with these Asia lows. So let's see what we can take here. It will probably be like 1-to-1 though. So we're taking 5 points here, targeting this high. So stop will be at the low, take profit at the high. And bang, we get stopped out right away. So let's just wait and see how this goes. Wow, well, could have shorted on the 5-minute, but yeah, I think this here we really married our bias, but it's okay. Okay, get a run on this high here, and then an inversion right here, and take a small one-to-one towards the sell side. If we enter here at this inversion here, stop at the high and take profit at these lows, you can get a good fill, and there's a 15-minute gap rejection, so I believe we might continue lower, even though there's an SMT. The 4 hour is looking somewhat bearish, so I might as well take the risk and see if it does go lower or we get cooked. So that will be obviously 5 micros targeting the lows. Let's see. And then we get stopped out right away. Insane. Okay, let's push on to the next day. You can see now the bullishness has set in. I think it's like a weekly gap, but it's not a weekly gap, it's just a change in state. As for auto block retracement, so the daily is looking somewhat bullish. 4 hour also going higher, very beautiful inversion here, and a couple of highs here. Now checking the 1 hour, we have a retracement lower, and 2 hour obviously retracement into this thing here. So I would like to see it show some reasons to expand higher. Let's wait for the open. One thing I can see is that the run here was really good. Run on these lows and this low here. But right at the open we get a very beautiful inversion. So one could long it and probably target this high here. These hours are really volatile. That's 77 times 2, and that's 500 over 154. Opting us to take 3 micros, just 3 micros. And take profit at this high here. Yeah, we are cooked here. So another 2-minute inversion that we can long from right here. So I should have waited instead of entering right away. So one thing I can say that entries that are directly at 9:30 don't really work for me. But let's now take this and see. So at the low, take profit at the high. Oh, another break even. Looks like it's like a PO3 that's forming. This is the trippiest PA I've ever seen. Okay, let's go to the next day. Sorry, daily time frame, right? Well, this day printed some bullishness, so I'd like to see it to take some longs towards the highs. We're still in this gap, this huge 4 hour gap, but I'd like to see it get rejected. And the 1 hour was also in a beautiful gap, So I have a low hanging fruit right here. I would have loved to see longs play out though. Okay, there's a crazy run on the Asia lows right here. This is quite far from them. There's the inversion. Like to take like a 5-minute premium. There is this one here, or to the high. It will depend on how this thing goes, but I can see we have a run on this low here. There is no POI at all, so we'll be taking this out of thin air, I'd say. But let's see. I can also take the 930 opening high or the 931 high here. We'll see where it can reach, but I would like to see it hit the base fruit here for me to hit break even. Stop at the low and then take profit at the high. Let's just wait. Man, that was so close. How was the 15? Not looking that great. Yeah, we are cooked here, gang. We're so cooked. And see how aggressive it is. I would like to close it here though, because I can see it's going lower. He said I will move to break even if it hit it here, but it doesn't want to hit all the way there. I don't know why, but let's check the news. We don't have any news in the afternoon, so why would it be going all this choppy? I think we should close it or break even here. Not hoping for it to go high. So it's not even offering any sell opportunities, just going higher, forming lower low after lower low. Let's go to the next day now. So I expected this to be a bullish day. That's why I probably might have taken some losses, but it was a crazy expansion lower day. So it's crazy PA and we gotta bear with it. Now it's 18th of December. We have a very beautiful run here. I'd like to see it continue higher, like probably to this high here. Now when we check the 1 hour, we're having a very good move to the upside. So I'd like to continue trading the expansion higher. Okay, 15-minute low here. The inversion at 933. Let's look at the discount gap. That will be 500 over 80. That will be just 6 micros sold to get in this low here. Stop at the high and then take profit at the low. Paying a trade right there, and now we're having a rejection. Let's see if it reverses here, then we can take more longs probably. Okay, we have now another run here and beautiful inversion right here. can long it towards these highs here, now these highs that are here, because now the 15 minute is looking good for buys. No wonder why I feel this way. So we'll be targeting for 90 points. The stop will be somewhere around here, 55 points, and I will be using 5 micros. So obviously this should be a break even here, $17. But then market fails to run the lows here. That's insane. It consolidates heavily. So if the bullishness continues, we might get 5-minute expansion trade. Okay, we have a 15-minute gap retracement, no inversion, so we're just gonna let it move, even though we know it's going to go higher, obviously. Let's head to the next day. Okay, so bullishness is still persisting. I will be looking forward to this high to get taken out. But now the 4 hour is high, low, high, low. So let's see if we can long it here. The 2 hours not looking that crazy. Neither is the 1 hour. So I'll see for then what price can use to get to these highs here. Also, I will be looking out for this session. I can also mark that we have Asia lows, but I would like to see continue higher today. So let's just sit and wait for the open. Okay, that's a crazy open. So one thing I can note is that the highs here have been run real quick, and if it reverses, we'll obviously be heading to the Asia lows. Wow, we also get this high here run. What is the market trying to show us? Okay, let's look for reasons to long it then. I'd like to see like a 15-minute gap retracement or a 30-minute at least before I take any longs. Okay, here's a run on the lows, small one, but there is no inversion, so we'd rather wait. That's 37 times 2, and that's 100 over 74, which gives us around 6 micros. Targeting this high, so I might move to break even at this high here. Let's see what we can get here. It's also a 2-minute inversion, I think. Yeah, we are cooked, gang. Well, that was close. Okay, we'll moving to break even once it reaches all the way there. as a break even. So for me to take any longs, I would like to see it get run here again, which would get right away. Run here. If this 2 minute inverses, then we can take longs on the 2 minute here, or even the 1 minute. So very good, beautiful inversion on good long from here to here and here. So here's the long. Let's stop at this low here. I'd like to target for this high here, but it's a little bit too far from my model, but we'll just wait and see. Now we're gonna do just sit and wait. Price has run this high, so we try to break even here. So break even gets hit again. Let's push to the next day. So that's 2 break evens a day. So the bullishness is continuing, and obviously I think these relatively equal highs are a very great target. So you can take trades towards those highs. I'm checking the 1 hour. I don't have closer targets, but we have a gap here. Maybe price could retrace into it before we start seeing some longs, but aside from that, I would like to long it. For the low-hanging fruits, or the targets that are in between here and here, we have the quad standard deviation right there. Now I'll just wait for the open and see what happens. Okay, crazy dump here. Run here. Yes, still hasn't run there, so well, we form an inversion here. I might take some good longs. Okay, the way price is dropping, this doesn't show anything for shorts. I think price is going to hit to these Asia lows here, because if price closes lower and it's still showing signs of going lower, then we'll short it. We will short it. So one thing I can notice is that the 5 minute has just closed with this beautiful gap getting respected, but I can't enter just on this 1 minute because there might be a run higher, so I would like to wait for this 5 minute to close, which it does right here, and in this retracement we can take a trade right here, entry short, stop higher, take profit at this low. That will be 8 micros short. Stop at the high here and take profit at the low. That's a very beautiful dump right there, and it took a few minutes, 30 minutes to be exact. Excuse me. Right, so very good 2.5 hour locked in there. Check here, you can see that after price ran the Asia lows, it started rejecting and started going higher. I don't know where to, but looks like it's going to persist higher. that will be all for this day. Let's head on to the next one. So price has failed to reach all these highs. We can take some shorts towards the lows probably. Let's see. Have a run on these lows here, and he hasn't run them just yet, but I think we can push higher to this high here. But if it doesn't, then we sleep to these lows, this new weak opening gap. Okay, crazy open. Okay, 5-minute gap retracement. Okay, that's a very good 5-minute gap retracement. The rejection can enter on it. Okay, well, one thing I can notice here is that we have a very good run on the 930 low. You can see it right here. And after the run, we have this inversion here. And then I entered here. I can take it all the way to this high. And then have a stop under this low. Something like this. That would be 9 micros for a 3.39 hour. So this wouldn't be a trade I would take targeting the high. I would honestly be targeting these lows, these highs here. The trade would have taken close to years, man, but it's not bad. It took 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that's a very good bullish move. I believe it's going to continue to this high here as well. Let's go to the next day. I think these highs here will be a low hanging fruit. Let's see. It's a good cap here, it's holding 1 hour. Just wait for the open. But the bias here looks bullish to me. That's a crazy open. Oh, this is some crazy PA, Christmas PA, obviously pre-Christmas day. Let's see, was it so insane? Let's go to the next day. Okay, so price is soaring higher. Let's see what we can take of this. Rejecting the 1 hour. Well, we have a run on these highs, but I still think it's bullish because you can see that there's this gap here that's still holding. We have this high here, and let's see what we can get out of it today. Okay, get a very beautiful inversion here. I would like to target this high, but it's so close. I'll take it like 1 to 1.5 because that's usually what the model offers. Then we'll long it here. We stop at this low here. Take profit at this high. And just sit and wait. No, let's just sit through the drawdown and wait. So here, after this top out, we can see that price is obviously heading lower, and we have a beautiful 1 minute inversion here, and you can see we get a good retracement into this gap as well. So you can as well short it here and target these relatively equal lows here. That will be around 13 micros short. To stop at the high and take profit at the low. It's very beautiful run on the lows continuation. Okay, and it also runs to these lows as well. Damn, right here. Should have taken it all the way lower, and instead these relatively equal lows only. So that's what the 0.8 are. But if we take shorts towards this low, we're targeting the London lows right here. So let's head on to the next day. Wow, backtesting complete because there is no other day. Very beautiful session, and how was it? 55.34. Very good movement, I'd say. Let's see some reports here. Hey, not bad of a session. Let's see how what all sessions look like. Okay, I think since we have 2021, 2022, 2023, 24, 25, we'll be doing 2022. So let's do inversion model 2022. Inversion FVG model 2020, and inversion FVG symbols will be NQ and ES. Okay, to the last day, December 31st of 2020. Okay, that will be here, and starting balance will be mostly 50k flagship. Yo, what's up, mood trading? How you doing? Yeah, man, I'm doing real great. I'm very grateful. I'm ending there, and wrapping up the sessions for this year, and we are coming back bigger next year as well. Okay, we're putting a yes here, and we'll settings. We can do default template play to all. Okay, and remove this volume stuff, and default indicator template here. Default indicator template here. Well, I was creating a session for backtesting the inversion model, but I will be doing it in the 2020 because I finished 2025 by far where we are 2024, 2023, 2022, and 2021. So I feel like doing 2020 will be a good option, as we will also finish it like in a matter of days, just like a week or so. So we can do 2020 and see how it looked like. Wow. In 2020, NQ was at 8K. Are you serious right now? Damn, this is insane. I don't know why they put the volume indicator as well. Like, I think it's default for TradingView. Like, even when I signed up, I think that indicator was there like for a week without me knowing what it does. Because when you open TradingView for the first time as a trader, bro, it looks really crazy. It's full of unnecessary indicators. It's like a pilot's cockpit. Okay, I would like to go to start of the next day near PM session. Okay, now it's the 2nd of January. Markets are open. Let me check the 4-hour. You can see you have a good inversion right here, and price is heading higher. As we can see, we have a very good obvious all-time high here. That's how many points away? Like 23 points away. So you might take trades towards that high or not. Will depend on where the interesting division projections are, because it might even continue higher. So I'd like to take longs, and it's not showing. Oh, it doesn't show in 4-hour. Okay, right here. So it looks like the first deviation has also been hit. Oh, well, not just yet. Okay, there's a very beautiful 30-minute gap here, and now when you check the 15-minute, I think it could start showing some expression higher. So let's see what we can do about it. So market opens heavily, dumps, and runs higher. Bro, this is the most insane PE I've ever seen. Well, it's so tiresome for sure. It's so tiresome. And thank you, man. Canvas this. And right away, as I was weighing, price ends up hitting the high here, which is the all-time high. I think we'll be just trading the retracements then. So we get a retracement to the 5-minute gap, but there's a new 15-minute that's about to open. There's no gap to long this from either way. this is quite far. This is like really close to these lows here. I would really love to long this thing. There's a very huge SMT, so maybe on this inversion can take a 1-to-1. Let's see. This is a crazy drop, bro. This thing is unpredictable. Anyways, let's just wait and see. Just after getting around on this low here, while ES is at this low here, I think maybe price has started setting an accumulation for going higher. Even though we don't have any inversion here, but maybe here we can get one. Yeah, the first one we get, I don't know if it's going to hold for longer periods, but this is not a very beautiful V-shaped recovery. We can take it towards here. Well, yeah. Look at how slow it is. Let me go to the next day. So more trading, how's your backtesting journey going, man? Okay, so the daily dropped today. The weekly, what is it looking like? Okay, looks like it might drop. Let's see what we can do about it. Yo, why didn't I put 18th, man? It's probably a typo. Let me just fix it. It's meant to be 28th of December. My fingers were probably glitching. Anyways, thank you, man. Thank you for sure. Let's continue with the session. Well, the horror is dropping. It's currently in this gap though. Let's see how the winner is behaving. Not that clear. 2 hour tapped into this gap, so I think I'll be shorting it despite the fact that there is this gap, because it's inversed a couple of gaps. So it will be one of the times I'll be shorting the all-time highs to probably like this low here or this one. Okay, very beautiful 930 open where we get around on these highs, and yes, I'll also run them. I would love to see it drop, not to take any shorts, but it doesn't want to. Let me just do it. Okay, you get that 2-minute inversion right here, and that's where I'll be trying to get the run on this high. And yeah, let's see if we can drop it all the way to the 930 opening low like here, but I will take like a discount. I would like to take it like a discount gap, probably like here or here at this inversion. Well, this wouldn't be A plus though, because I don't think there's a PY here, or there might be actually a 2 hour gap, so it will depend on how this thing closes. You can take it like this. Take it a full 2 hour and then take around, how big is this? 16, I believe. Plus 500 over 30. Yeah, 16 micros. Well. Uh, we've just had an insane power outage. This power outage are really getting out of hand. But I think we should continue with the backtesting session, even though like I'm on 15% battery power. I think that can work for the remaining minutes. So let's get going. Okay. Bro, the power blackouts are not only in Uganda for sure, because like right at the moment I wanted to take that trade, like my monitor just went black and everything else. But luckily I still had some MBs, so let's just use it and see how it goes. But I think in Rwanda it's going really crazy more on the power outages, because this is like I don't know, the fourth time this week. It's really crazy. Okay, looks like we're gonna get stopped out here. Okay, very good move lower. Come on, continue lower. Go on. Oh, come on. Okay, looks like we're gonna cross the break even, because you can see it's a 15-minute gap that's holding after running these lows here. So let's close it there. Beautiful break even, but well, would have been a good win if it managed to hold. So as we can see now, it's a 15-minute gap that's holding right here. So I think I would like to think that it's going higher to like this high here. So the possible entries for this trade will be at this 2-minute gap. The 1 minute there is no gap, but the 2 minute has a good gap one could enter from, targeting these highs, but this will be a very small RR, so I wouldn't be taking the trade. I haven't been to Uganda recently. I don't know how the power outages are, but seriously, they're also crazy in Rwanda, because literally like last month, if not last month, but we didn't have power for like 3 consecutive days, man. It was really crazy. But the good thing is that in that time I had taken a break from trading, and it was the 7 days that I had taken a break from trading, so I wasn't doing the backtesting session, so I wasn't worried about anything like how am I gonna do the backtesting sessions. But when I got back, I was praying that the power doesn't go away, the power doesn't go out at any time. Well, they migrated to a new system. Well, I really don't know how electricity stuff work. Just see myself connecting my laptop's charger and just wait for my screens to light up. But they surely have to fix this, man. Why does this look like a retracement into the 2 minute? I think it's going to continue higher. Let's push to the next day. Well, the daily is still dropping, so I might target these daily lows. What? Weeks? Bro, you're not... What? Three days with... Like 3 days without power, I was literally fed up. But weeks? Bro. Weeks? Well, I admit that's so massive. Wait, the stream... Don't tell me the stream is buffering, man. Stop playing with me. Is the stream really buffering or just playing with me? Don't tell me it's buffering. Do you know how late I was when it was trying to figure that out? I was trying to figure it out like late at night because I saw that I went back to my streams to to watch how they were looking like, and the buffering was really crazy. So tell me if it's buffering, man. Okay, is price gonna go lower or not? Okay, very crazy 50-minute long bullishness. Asia highs look like potential target, obvious potential target. Okay, well, this bullishness is suspicious. It's 6th of Jan. Might be heading to these highs here. I'd like to see what happens in these minutes that are remaining of this session. Well, I guess that's the consequence of using like my personal cellular data. It's not that strong. That's why it might be, buffering. But yeah, we still broke. We can't do much about that. But let's keep the work going, and I think I will find a workaround about that and see how we can fix the buffering for low internet connection situations. Bro, 2020p is not a joke. Doesn't move at all. Let's see the next day. Price was still at 8k, and when I think how like ES is the one that's close to 8k now, it's really crazy. Just 5 years. Okay, one thing I can say in the 4 hours that we have good buy side targets and price is moving bullish in a bullish manner, so I might take some buys. There's also a beautiful gap here, so maybe price drops into the gap, then we start going higher. It's the Asia low, so that's what I will be working with today, the Asia low and that high. Okay, price fails to hit these lows here. Well, ES did that, so then after that we get a beautiful inversion. Wait, is there an inversion on 2 minute? Because the 2 minute will be better, but it's not clear. 3 minute. Okay, 3 minute gets an inversion, so you can use the 3 minute here. But it's so choppy, man. Like you can barely see a thing. So there is the SMT. Can be targeting like this high here. Let's just test it out and see. So target will be this high and SL will be around this low here. So that will be 500 over 22, which I believe is around 22 as well. Yeah, 22. Run away. Stop at this low here. Take profit at this high. Yeah. That's crazy. We get stopped out right away in the first minute of the trade. Hello, gladiator of gold. What you view this week, bullish or bearish? This week on NQ, I am bullish. I'm very, very bullish. Might have maybe like a PO3 opening, like a small retracement lower, then price continues higher, because currently it's in a small daily bearish fair value gap. But after that, I think the rest of the week is bullish. Yeah, so you open like any normal bullish week, drops lower a couple points, then uh, goes to do a bull run. That's what I think on this week. This week's PA. Like, let's go to MNQ. Yeah, it will be something like it retraces lower a little bit, then expands higher, so something like that. That's what I think that could happen for this week. Well, we have now an inversion here. Let's see if we can take longs towards the highs again. And I'll be targeting this high here from 8 a.m. and it's pretty close to the same this high. It's close to this high, so it's the same. It's almost in the same range. This will be 16 micros, and I believe this will be the last trade of today's session. Come on, doesn't want to fly. Can sense a loser or break even coming. Now that's slow. There's a break even right there. And it retraces back to the inversion and goes higher, but it was extra slow, so either way, pretty crazy PA. So that will be all for today's session, even though we had a power outage, but you know, everything is going great. The high time frame is bullish, gang. Anyways, stay blessed, have a great week ahead. Shout out to Mood Trading and Gladiator of Gold for showing up today. Have a blessed week, blessed holiday season, even though it's coming to an end, but you know, keep having really, really great times and experiences. And until next time, which is obviously tomorrow, stay blessed, gang. Peace.